Listen. Do you feel it? That silence that falls when you close the door behind you. The city's noise stays outside, and there you are, alone with yourself again. For many of us, this feeling brings fear. The fear of being forgotten, the fear of missing out, the fear that if we stop being constantly surrounded by people, we'll cease to exist. We instinctively reach for our smartphones, for endless scrolling, just to drown out the silence. But what if I told you that loneliness isn't an emptiness, but a portal? A portal that leads not to isolation, but to the very source of your power, to your true magic. We live in a world where being alone is seen as a weakness. Social media tells us our lives should be filled with constant meetings, events, and connections. Anyone who posts a photo of themselves reading a book alone feels the need to caption it "productive solitude," just to justify it. It's become a kind of stigma, a symbol that something is wrong with you. But is that really true? Today, we'll dive into the mystical and philosophical aspects of loneliness to uncover its hidden power, which has been known to a select few for centuries. Loneliness as a spiritual practice and the alchemy of the soul. Since ancient times, philosophers, mages, and mystics have sought solitude. Hermits in the mountains, sages in caves, alchemists in their laboratories. They all understood that great discoveries and transformations happen in silence. Loneliness isn't just the absence of people. It's a conscious state where you disconnect from the external world to connect with your internal one. It's not just being alone. It's the art of being alone. In philosophy and mysticism, loneliness is often seen as one of the most important steps on the path to enlightenment. Think of a shaman who goes into the forest to find a vision, or a Buddhist monk who meditates alone for years. Why do they do it? Because the outside world is a giant, distorted mirror that constantly reflects back to us other people's expectations, fears, and ideas. It's a mirror that warps our authentic essence, making us think we have to be like everyone else to be accepted. It imposes standards of success, beauty, and happiness on us, and we spend all our energy trying to conform. In solitude, that mirror shatters, and then we see not a reflection, but ourselves. We begin to discern what in us is true, and what is just a mask we've been wearing for others. This can be painful and uncomfortable because for the first time in a long time, we have to face ourselves without pretense. We see our real fears, our true desires, and our genuine power. But it's in this process of purification that we free ourselves from the superficial and gain authentic strength. This isn't just introspection. It's the alchemy of the soul. You turn the lead of your fears and others' expectations into the gold of wisdom and self-sufficiency. Intuition and the voice of the soul. How to tune your inner receiver. Our world is literally overflowing with information. Social media, news, endless conversations. All this noise drowns out the most important voice, the voice of your intuition. Intuition isn't logic. It's the whisper of the soul that guides you to the right decision. It doesn't shout, it doesn't argue, it just quietly points you in the right direction. In solitude, that whisper gets louder. When you stop listening to the world, you start listening to yourself. You can practice this by simply spending time in silence. No phone, no music, just you and your thoughts. You'll be surprised how many answers will come to you, how many insights you'll gain when you have no external distractions. In that moment, you might notice an idea you've been searching for simply surface in your consciousness, or how a solution to a problem you've been struggling with suddenly appears. Think of it like tuning a radio. Your intuition is a faint radio wave that's always there, and the noise is static. To hear that wave, you need to eliminate all the static. Loneliness is your off button. It's the time when you can calmly tune in to your own frequency and access the infinite wisdom that's already within you. It's at this moment that you can truly hear your own dreams and fears, not the ones society has imposed on you. The creative flow and your authentic self. Let's remember the great creators. Artists, writers, composers. Most of them found their inspiration in solitude. Why? Because creativity isn't just a skill. It's the ability to connect with something bigger than yourself. It's magic. And that magic requires focus. In solitude, you can create your own world. You can experiment, make mistakes, try new things without fear of judgment. In this space, there are no critics, no audience, no one but you. And it's in this state of freedom and lack of external pressure that the most courageous and original ideas are born. You can become the creator of your own life without looking back at others' opinions. Loneliness allows you to return to yourself, to your authentic self. It's not the mask you wear for work. It's not the role you play for friends. It's who you really are when no one is watching. That authentic self is your most valuable resource, and it has unlimited creative potential. There are no templates or limitations within it. Conclusion and call to action. Remember, loneliness isn't a sentence. It's a conscious choice that helps you become stronger, wiser, and deeper. It's a gift that allows you to return to yourself and remember who you truly are. Don't be afraid of the silence. Don't be afraid to be alone with your thoughts. It is there, in the depths of your being, that the power to change your life resides. If this monologue resonated with you, hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss other videos on philosophy, psychology, and finding meaning. And be sure to click the bell to get notifications for our next dives into the world of mysticism and philosophy. See you soon.